his son's 17-year-old classmate. All new Dr. Phil.
Don't miss an exciting new Amazing Race in Greece tonight at 8, 7 Central.
Lily? Holden?
Oh,
Jade?
sorry, I didn't realize.
What are you doing in here?
I was hungry. There's no food in that house.
Is that my nail polish?
Oh, sorry, it was in Faith and Natalie's bathroom. I knew they wouldn't mind, and I really can't afford a pedicure right now, so I just thought I would do a touch-up.
Touch-up, right here, on the new carpet, in the middle of the living room.
Sorry, I should have stayed in the kitchen.
No, you should have stayed at the guest house, as we agreed, Jade. I can't have you sneaking in here every time I go out for an errand or take the kids to school.
I wasn't sneaking.
Okay. As far as your financial situation, I have a solution.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't want to bother you, but I could really use a loan.
Mm-hmm. What you need is a job.
Look, I was thinking, you know, now that Parker's living with us, maybe...
Parker's not living with us. Parker's living with my dad.
Okay, well, we are living in the same house. The point is, I was thinking that, you know, maybe we could invite Carly over, you know?
Why?
What? I'm sorry, are you listening to me?
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. Okay? My brain is melting. I know you want to help your sister out right now, but how did I ever think I could finish a year's worth of calculus in 6 weeks?
5 weeks. Sorry.
You were right to take it last year. I got a C on the last quiz.
So let me help.
Okay. Do you know the area? Do you know how to find the area under a curve?
Depends on the curve.
Hey, I woke up and you were gone. Couldn't you sleep?
No, I guess I'm still on Latvian time.
Oh. Maybe we should go back upstairs and reset your clock.
But you're all dressed.
Yeah, but that's the thing about clothes. You put them on, you can take them off.
Thank you. Here you go. Thanks a lot. Hey, it's me. I need your help.
Em, you up? I made some food. Well, look who it is. How's your head?
My head?
Yeah, last night you said you were gonna take some aspirin, try and get some rest.
Yeah.
You feeling better?
Yeah, great. Just super. Thanks for asking.
Where are you going?
Make you care.
No, of course I care. Look, I made breakfast. I'd hoped that we could go back to bed, you know? Make up for last night.
Oh, you mean our first night home together? That you spent with your sister and Meg Snyder instead? I don't think so.
You got the candy, right?
I thought you got the candy.
Don't forget filled Easter baskets, $5.99 to $19.99. This week, only at Kmart.
2 dogs. One has Frontline Plus flea protection. The other has the number 2 product. Over half the dogs treated with the number 2 product had fleas after just 1 week. The Frontline dogs, not one flea. Frontline kills fleas fast all month, and it doesn't just last longer, it's waterproof. For dogs and cats, ask for the vet's #1 choice, Frontline Plus. Say goodbye to fleas and ticks.
What if I told you one Fig Newton has more real fruit than that entire Nutri-Grain bar?
Then I'd call you a liar.
Well, what if your own grandmother told you it was true?
It's got more real fruit, blah.
Then I guess I'll take the Newton. These are good, but that's not my grandmother.
Big Newtons from Nabisco.
Uh-oh, spots again? Someone forgot to add Jet Dry. With Jet Dry, dishes dry faster for fewer spots. See? Spotless. Jet Dry Rinse Agent. The best shine every time.
Holiday after holiday, one recipe always finds a way to our table. Green bean casserole made with Campbell's cream of mushroom. Come home to a home-cooked meal.
All of us have internal plumbing. But for some of us with frequent bladder urges, our pipes just don't work as well as they should. Sometimes you worry you could spring an embarrassing leak. So why deal with it on your own when there's something more you can do? Treat it once daily with Vesicare. Vesicare can reduce urges and may even help relieve bladder leakage. If you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems, do not take Vesicare. While taking Vesicare, if you experience a serious allergic reaction, severe abdominal pain, or become constipated for 3 or more days, tell your doctor right away. Common side effects are dry mouth, constipation, blurred vision, and indigestion. So ask your doctor today if Vesicare is right for you. Fewer urges and leaks with Vesicare. Save $25 by calling now or visiting Vesicare.com for your free kit.
Did you know the first man in space got there in a balloon? That story tomorrow on The Early Show.
2 lives at risk, but the biggest complication could be your own husband.
Having the baby was your wife's idea.
We both wanted it. We just referred to your baby as Ed.
New Without a Trace Thursday.
A job?
Yeah, I mean, you're old enough to leave your home, your family. You're old enough to support yourself. And thus far, we allowed you to live rent-free at the cabin. Can't continue.
You want to charge me rent?
Oof, rent plus utilities, food, those fancy pedicures. You're gonna have to find a way to pay for all that.
Lily, I am so grateful to you for everything that you've done for me, especially since I lied to you about who I was. And I know that you don't understand why I did it, or why I still want to stay here, knowing how you feel about me. But this place, it feels more like a real home to me than where I grew up. Partly because you're a family that actually cares enough to yell at me, and mostly because your son loves me. So, if you say I need to get a job, I will do it. In fact, I have been looking. I spoke to the girl who works in the salon in town, but she's not hiring. Don't worry, I definitely will keep on it, and I will find something.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you feel that way because I found you a job. You start today.
People don't read biographies anymore, do they?
No, why?
Because I was thinking if we don't find a place in like 2 minutes, and the stacks in the back are really just you and me, Winston Churchill.
Ooh. You can't. I gotta go talk to Casey at Job about the music for Crash, and you have to finish your assignment.
Why do you get to have a life and I get to do calculus?
Because it's a lot easier to write an essay on a book you've never read than to ace a quiz that you haven't even finished the chapter for in calculus.
Okay, so you take the quiz, and I'll write the essay.
Okay, sure. Harrison is blind, but I do think she would notice if William Munson walked into her class with bleach blonde hair. So, what do you think? Can I invite Carly over? See Parker?
Sure, yeah, and then Jack can arrest us for interfering.
Jack, he's not going to arrest us. I know how you feel about your family, but
Hey, listen, I know you want to fix your family, but just don't get any ideas about my family. It's bad enough that we're living with my dad. Just wait until my mother tries to plot her next move.
She's kind of been leaving us alone.
Yeah, but that never lasts. You know, she's dangerous, okay? Just stay away from her. She's like that alligator that offers to give the little mouse a lift to the other side of the water and then just swallows it, you know?
Okay, I got it. Never take a lift from your mother. All right, what do you want for dinner? I'm cooking.
I don't know. Surprise me. How am I supposed to do calculus when all I do is just...
I know. Me too. But we got stuff to do.
So what do you say, sexy? You want to go back upstairs?
Don't you have a wedding to plan?
Yeah.
All right, so where are the books, the menus, the seating charts?
Upstairs, I have a whole filing cabinet full. Why? Didn't think you were interested.
I came all the way back from Latvia to marry you. Didn't think I'd be interested.
Well, not in boutonnieres and bouquets.
Hey, you've been collecting photos of wedding gowns since you were 6, right? You got a chest in the attic filled with flowers and menus and wedding marches, right? Come on, I, of course, want to be a part of it, you know? I want to share this with you.
Really?
Look, I feel bad enough about being gone for so many months, so let me help out, you know? Besides, it'll be fun.
It is so fun. Okay, well, I was thinking about having it outside, like a garden party. But then people will expect me to wear a hat, and I don't want to wear a hat unless I change for the reception, which I could do, but then we also have to think about rain. So we could get a tent. Oh, and I saw the most beautiful rose-covered canopy.
Let's see it.
It's in a book at the library. Oh, actually, I'm supposed to meet Nancy over there later. We're going to go over flower arrangements. Maybe I could ask her to meet me there earlier. I can bring all the stuff back here, and then you and I can look at it.
You're on.
You promise you're not going to punk out on me?
I'll be here.
Okay. Oh, you are the best fiance ever. Love you.
Man, I was wondering when you're gonna get here.
You told me to wait until she left. What's up?
Look, I need to talk to you about something.
Something I did?
No, something I did. Long time ago.
Hey, Mama, thanks for coming. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Come on in. I hear that Paul Ryan has been released from prison. You know, his sister and his mother, they both live here. Maybe you should move back to the farm.
You know, I don't want to talk about Paul. There is something I do need to ask, though.
Where'd you get that?
Didn't we used to have keys like this around the farm?
Yeah, we still do.
What are they for? Doors? Trunks?
No. Key like this that opens something larger like a padlock. You know, the kind we use to hold chains together. You know, like the chains we use on the machinery shed, or we always use chains for animal pens.
Yeah, right. I guess most farms still have old-fashioned padlocks.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking? Meg, you're scaring me. I mean, all this talk about chains and locks and mysterious keys. What's going on?
You're upset at me because I drove my sister home?
You lied to me. I saw you in the interview.
Jennifer said she wanted to talk with me. What was I supposed to do, say no?
Yeah, why not? It was our first night home as a married couple.
Yeah, well, the only reason we had that night is because Jennifer refused to testify.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain why you ran off to see Meg now, does it? And don't even try to explain yourself, okay? Don't try lying, because I saw you. You were standing by the elevators. And I cannot believe when I asked you about it last night, you point blank, you lied to my face.
Oh, is that why you got a headache?
Well, excuse me for not wanting to make love to a man who walked out on me.
I didn't walk out on you. I drove my sister home. And the only reason I didn't mention seeing Meg was because I knew you were going to do this. You were going to get all freaked out. You're going to get all upset.
Yeah, well, you know what? Guess what? Being lied to upsets me even more.
Come on, listen.
No, don't. It's obvious you don't want me here. My mother was right. You used me to get out of jail.
Oh, first of all, Jennifer's the one that got me out of jail, okay? Not that I don't appreciate all of your support and your good faith, but, you know, the thing that I don't understand is why you couldn't just tell me the truth. Why didn't you just tell me that you saw me bump into Meg?
Why? Because I don't trust you. You always make things sound so innocent. That's what you do. You always do that. You always make it seem like you're right and I'm wrong. And then I go off and I run off and I do things I'm ashamed of, and I'm not doing that anymore. I've already gone too far.
Well, what have you done that I don't know about?
What? Like what?
I don't know. I have no earthly idea, but something has got you all uptight. Look at you. You're so tense.
Tense? I'm tense? I'm still dealing with having to live with what we did to your sister, keeping her from her son. I've done everything I can to get you out of jail, and you're asking if I need something else in my life that makes me feel tense?
Emily, look, you've always been so loyal.
You would say anything to get on my good side. Save it. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth.
Wait a minute. You wait a minute. Now listen, you are my wife, and if there's a problem between us, then we need to talk about this.
Talk? You remember what happened the last time we decided to have a little chat about how you betrayed me? I shot you in the back. You want to go there again?
No.
Then let it go. What's the matter, Paul? Afraid I'm gonna hurt someone? Like your girlfriend.
This is it. Today's Daytime Dollars official winning code number. For your chance to win cash and prizes, register today at daytimedollars.com and keep watching for more chances to win. Good luck.
Je sais. C'est pas facile.
Alors, qu'est-ce que je pourrais dire ou je pourrais faire pour que tu prennes une décision?
Pour réfléchir.
Pourrait me rendre très heureux.
Ah!
Garçon, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
Ça vient d'où?
Appelez-moi le directeur. Je suis désolé.
Oh, that was fast.
Wonder where the clog went.
New Liquid Plumber Power Jet. Glass clogs away in 3 seconds. Far away.
Mega M&Ms. You wouldn't want them any bigger.
Having a bladder control problem is bad enough. What makes it worse is the worry that it's obvious to everyone. But overactive bladder is a real medical condition. The symptoms can be treated with Detrol LA. Just one pill works all day and all night to help calm the bladder muscle that causes those frequent sudden urges. If you have certain stomach problems, glaucoma, or trouble getting urine to pass, you shouldn't take Detrol LA. The most common side effects are dry mouth, headache, constipation, and abdominal pain. All medicines have benefits and risks, and there may be other options. So ask your doctor if Detrol LA is right for you. Just imagine what a calmer bladder can do for you.
Great dress.
Detrol LA helps keep an overactive bladder quieter.
I'm not content to be with you in the daytime. Girl, I want to be with you all of the time.
Tide with bleach. No other leading detergent can get your whites any whiter. So looking great is child's play. Tide knows fabrics best.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening.
At last, there's new Pampers Splashers to set you free. Their snug fit won't swell up in water, helping you move easily and enjoy your freedom while you can. With Dora, Elmo, and Spider-Man and friends.
And the bees are flying in the trees. The sun's in the sky. Just for you and I.
The Pay Less Easter sale. Spoil those you love, yourself included. Starting at $9.99.
We gotta help him! Look! There he is! We saw your SOS!
SUS, stirring up singles.
New Kool-Aid singles!
You make it yourself. Grab a glass.
Kool-Aid singles! They're fast in a glass or a bottle.
Oh, yeah.
So I will stop by next week and see if you have an opening.
Well, the job is yours, Jade. This is just a standard form for our records.
When can she start?
How about right now?
Perfect. My son Luke will be by later on. He'll drive her home.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Oh, there
Hey, I
you
got your
are.
message.
Yeah, we have very good news. Jade has a part-time job here at the library. I knew you were coming by, so I thought maybe you could take her home. Straight home.
Yeah, man, not a problem.
Good. Good luck, Jade. Bernice, thank you for your help, as always. It's a good read. Bye, guys.
Bye, Mom.
Why don't we get started?
You knew about this, didn't you?
So how'd the rest of your band take the news?
Are you kidding? They're psyched. It's amazing. I mean, we never thought that we'd be able to play together again. It's like a dream come true, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So how'd it happen?
Don't look at me.
Come on, you didn't tell your grandma to hire us?
She asked about you. I said I'd heard you and that you were surprisingly okay.
Wow, you really went overboard there.
I gave her that CD you burnt me when you wanted to play prom.
You kept that?
Sure, why not?
I don't know. I'm just surprised. That's all.
Anyway, yeah. So I guess Graham gave it a listen and decided she liked it. I don't know what else to say.
No, don't. It's fine. It's good. This is gonna be really fun.
Lisa, I really owe you one. This is going to be a perfect job for my new daughter-in-law. I hear that Gwen is such a music lover and a real talent to boot. Yes, well, I just want to thank you for giving her this opportunity. Thank you so much for hiring her.
What the hell is going on, Barbara? Are you setting me up?
Who wrote this?
I don't know. No one's taking credit. But I know it wasn't Katie.
And it wasn't Carly. I mean, she doesn't have the time. But isn't this...
Henry's sister, Maddie.
Right.
And look, whoever wrote it knows a whole lot about this town and the people in it.
Is it fiction or is it...
Well, it's fiction except when it isn't. Look, there's some stuff in there about my past, Nick.
Like what?
The character, who's me, goes to jail. Only in the book, he's taking the rap for someone else.
Yeah, but everybody around here knows you did a short hitch for a two-bit burglary.
I don't care what people know. It's what they don't know.
Oh, and you don't want them snooping around?
Hell no. Because if they find out what really happened, I'm in trouble.
Just research. Research? What are you talking about? Are you trying to find out something about Paul or what?
This has nothing to do with Paul.
Then what are you trying to find out? What are you doing?
Look, if you need to know, I'm trying to find Dusty.
Dusty? Oh, come on, Meg. Now, don't get mixed up in that.
I'm already mixed up in it, Mama. I was arrested.
Look, if you think this key has something to do with that, why don't you take it to the police?
I can't. They're gonna think I'm throwing suspicion on somebody else. And I'm still under investigation, like you point out. So I need to be careful.
I don't like this.
You know, neither do I. But until we find him, it can't be helped.
Well, I don't suppose you're going to tell me where you got the key.
If I knew what it meant or who it belonged to, I wouldn't be asking you questions about the key.
Hey, listen, don't you get smart with me, miss.
Okay, look, I'm so sorry, Mama. I don't mean to get smart. I just don't have the answers, and I wish I did. But you've been a big help, and let's just leave it at that.
I don't know. You show me this key, and you tell me about you're looking for Dusty.
And as soon as I find him, you'll be the first to know.
Somehow I doubt that.
You know, I'm worried about you. You've had no sleep, and you're so upset about everything. You're blowing everything out of proportion. I don't think it's a good idea for you to get behind the wheel of a car.
Oh, there's an idea. I can run over your lover with my car.
She's not my lover!
What were you doing with her at the Lakeview?
For the 6,000th time, I was driving my sister home. Honestly, Emily, do you think that Meg and Jennifer hatched some plot to get me out of the house and rendezvous with Meg in the lobby of a hotel? Come on, get a grip!
You're unbelievable. You're angry at me?
That's right, I am, because you're treating me like some kind of a sleaze that would cheat on his wife, and that doesn't feel very good. Especially when everything that we've done your way. You said you wanted to get married. I thought it was a bad idea. We went through with it because you wanted it so badly and because I love you so much.
Love me, but you didn't want to marry me.
Not like this. Not until we'd had a chance to put the trust back between us. You wanted to get married because you wanted to prove something to yourself. Emily, the only reason I ran into Meg in the hotel is because she happens to live there. And the truth is, yeah, she's got a little thing for me. And then after we got married and I was released and now we're living together, it kind of snapped her. And look, I was trying to talk to her for like 2 minutes to calm her down so she wouldn't come here to our home and bang on the door. That's it. And I came back here and you were in a mood. So I let everything go. And I made you breakfast. And now, look, here we are.
Why didn't you tell me this last night?
Because I wanted to spend time with you in our bed. And I knew that if I started talking about Meg, that just wasn't going to happen.
I thought Meg was supposed to hate you so much she was going to testify against you.
She knew that I was still in love with you. She was trying to punish me. And then when I was released and things weren't working out, she completely flipped. She's been following me. She's obsessed with me. She's calling me. Emily, she's just trying to break us. She's trying to break us up. Can't you see that?
I really want to believe you. It's just, I'm a little afraid.
Fine. You know what? We call a lawyer. We have the marriage annulled.
No,
Isn't this great? Meg Schneider wins.
I want to be your wife. But I need to know that you want that as much as I do. And that the only reason you turned your back on me the first time we were supposed to be married is because you were trying to protect me.
I was trying to protect you. Look, I swear on my life I was trying to spare you.
So everything I did was worth it.
I don't know. What have you done? Emily, you keep alluding to this dark secret you have. Please, if you're in some kind of trouble, will you tell me? We'll get you what you need. You need lawyers, money? Fine, we'll get it. You want to go to the airport and leave the country? We'll leave right now.
You would do that for me?
Of course I would do that for you. You're my wife. Emily, please, you need to talk to me.
No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk anymore. Please, I just want you to hold me, okay? Please, just listen. I don't want to talk, because I start talking, I start thinking, and then I get scared. Please, I just want you to make love to me until all I feel is that I'm right where I belong, and that you love me, and that everything's gonna be all right.
Okay.
Okay?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You don't want to start borrowing trouble.
Who's borrowing trouble? I'm starting to think that you're right. Okay? So I would like to thank you for giving me this chance.
Paul, pick up.
They're wild. But they weren't endangered until they hit New York.
Who put that bar there? Go on, you mutts. We could have taken you to a disco.
Critics are calling The Wild uproarious. With stunning state-of-the-art graphics, it's a leading contender for the year's best animated film.
Get a grip on yourself!
Walt Disney Pictures' The Wild. Rated G. In theaters April 14th.
Do I look trashy in this?
Why stop my life to test my blood sugar? Isn't there an easier meter that fits into my busy life? I test myself every day. Can't it be more simple?
Only Bayer can bring you a meter this easy, this accurate, and this complete. Contour's unique test strips eliminate the need for coding and sip in a tiny amount of blood for easy sampling, making it the simple way to get fast, accurate readings.
Don't I have enough to think about?
Easy accuracy. Answered by Bayer.
How much of your cooking spray is getting in the way of your food? Compared to other national brands, Pam, made with all natural ingredients, sprays on clearer. Pam, nothing gets in the way of flavor.
Got a problem with your makeup? New Pure Makeup from Maybelline, New York. Makeup with more than 50% water, so there's no oil to pollute your pores. It's shine-free coverage. Purely natural, purely flawless. New Pure Makeup.
America is expecting. In October of this year, the 300 millionth American will be born. Boy or girl will be there.
Fast forward to flawless hair. Get a head start on curly or straight looks. Introducing Frizzy's shampoos and conditioners infused with styling ingredients that start your style right in the shower. Prep for glossy curls or smooth straight styles right from the start with Frizzy's shampoos and conditioners. And for the best way to eliminate frizz, use Frizzy's hair serum. From the professionals at John Frieda. Every 4 years, the world gathers for a legendary sporting event. This is not it. Tonight on The Amazing Race, the original Greek games were never like this. A new Amazing Race on its new day and time. CBS tonight at 8, 7 Central. Why are the survivors losing it? And what is Shane's big medical problem? A new episode of Survivor, CBS Thursday.
Whether you're in need of a career or compassionate care, we're your nurses. We're your advocate.
I am a nursing supervisor, but I also work on the floor a lot in a walk-in care setting. And we get a lot of sports injuries. We get a lot of bumps and bruises. I think there's a lot of healing and touching, knowing that I'm a vital part of the community, to see that people actually appreciate the work that I do.
Log on to careers.advocatehealth.com for more information. And remember,
we're your nurses. We're your advocate.
Attention! If you're experiencing signs of facial aging, wrinkles, frown lines, jowls, and loose skin of the neck, now you can remove up to 20 years in about 1 hour. See what 20,000 men and women have already done. Call today and we'll send a free brochure of the revolutionary lifestyle lift. Results are dramatic, seen on national television newscasts. The procedure is sweeping the country. Call this number now for a free brochure of the revolutionary lifestyle lift. Take that first step. Call this number now and get more information. Call now.
A grandmother in denial.
She is gonna have his child, your grandchild. I really don't know if that's my grandchild.
Next, Judge Judy.
You are a very foolish lady.
Today at 2 and 3 on CBS 2.
CBS 2 wants you to register now for the Wyoming Race for Breast Cancer.
Catch CSI New York tonight on CBS, America's most watched network.
Gwen, I didn't see you here. What are you talking about?
You getting me a job at Lisa Grimaldi's club.
Oh, yes. Well, I guess I did mention something to Lisa about your musical talent.
I'm
Casey.
sorry, you don't know the first thing about my musical talent.
Well, Will has told me how musically gifted you are, and I was just trying to make things up to you.
Make things up to me? Mm-hmm. You're setting me up.
Now, what do you possibly mean by that?
Okay, it goes like this. You get me a job at your friend's club, and then what happens? Some of the stereo equipment goes missing, the cash register comes up short, and who gets blamed for it? Me. I get taken off to jail, and then who comes for a visit? Your lawyer, with very good news. All the charges will magically disappear if I agree to divorce your son.
Okay, I can certainly understand you're questioning my motives, especially after the unpleasantness at the Lakeview.
Oh, that was the first time she set me up to look like a thief. I got fired. And the second time, yeah, she had the cops put out an APB. You remember that.
I thought that we were past all of that. And I would certainly like a fresh start, which is why I spoke to Lisa about this. We would both like to make it up to you at what happened at the hotel, but if it makes you uncomfortable...
It does. It does. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Sure.
I can't. Not if she's involved.
No. Keep it. I'll call you later. Miss Ryan.
Casey? Quinn, look. We got off to a rough start, and I admit it was my fault. It's just that I was very nervous about my son getting involved with anyone. I mean, he's so young. I didn't want to lose him, so yes, I interfered. But you're married now. And I want to make us a family. So can't you please just accept this gesture? I spoke to Lisa about you because I thought it would make you happy. That's all it was. Now, can't you please accept that?
Where were you this morning?
Hello, school. Besides, Jade, you keep talking about how you need a job. Now you have one. And this library's right at the heart of the town. Sooner or later, everyone's bound to walk through those doors.
It just feels like another way for your mom to make me feel unwelcome in her house. She's talking about charging me rent.
Less talking, more shelving, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Do I know you?
No, I don't think so.
Wait a minute, you're the kid who poisoned Rose D'Angelo.
Jade!
What, he looked familiar.
I'm sorry, Will.
So you know this person?
Well, she's staying with us,
Well,
sort of.
It's nice, yeah. Keep her away from me.
I'm staying with you, sort of.
Hello, Will.
Hi.
Oh, what's his problem?
He's young. Come, let's get going on your wedding.
I hope someone didn't take out all the wedding planning books.
Don't worry. I've asked the librarian to put hold on everything we need.
What would I do without you? Wow, they're really making a big deal about this book, huh?
Well, they should. It's very entertaining.
Oh, you liked it?
I couldn't put it down. How did you like it?
I think it's an interesting read.
And Mike, has he seen it?
Oh, he's read parts of it. Actually, I have to say his reaction to the book was a little surprising. His character, Mike, the character in the book, is a noble guy, and he doesn't seem to think so. In fact, he's pretty upset about it.
So you think that people are going to read this book and figure out what happened?
Worst case scenario, yes.
Oh, you better figure out who wrote this book, and fast.
Katie, I'm beginning to wonder if you know who wrote that book.
You and I both know who wrote the book. Anonymous. Why are you looking at me like that?
Just between us, I think I know who Anonymous is.
Oh my God. What I did to you.
It's okay, you know?
No, it's not.
It is.
No, I mean, I had no idea. I mean, I knew I shot you, but I just never imagined that it... My God, you must have been in agony.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh, God, I'm so ashamed. I'm so sorry.
No, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And what we had was so sweet. I screwed it all up. I got us all mixed up with Jennifer.
You're just trying to protect her.
Yeah, but I hurt her. And I hurt you. I'll always regret that.
Look at me. And be honest with me. When you look at this, when you see this, you hate me.
No. I deserve it.
No one deserves that.
All is fair in love and war. But you know, we have another chance. If we are kind to each other, if we trust each other, we can get that closeness back, you know, that wonderful feeling that we had when it was just you and me against the whole world.
Yeah.
We can get that back. Look, I know that it's difficult for you to share things with me. I know that it's hard for you to confide in me right now. But, baby, that's the only way it's gonna work. Now, you need to tell me everything. Okay? There can't be any more secrets between us. You want to trust me again, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But I start second-guessing myself, and suddenly I'm spinning out of control.
You know, I know the feeling. When it happens to me, I just tell myself that if I don't trust you, I'll lose you. And I don't want that to happen again, Emily.
I don't want that.
So what's it gonna take? What do I have to do to make you feel safe enough that you will tell me everything?
I need to make love with you. Like you promised.
One, two, three. Reach for dairy and reach your goal of a trimmer waist. Clinical studies indicate 3 servings of cheese, milk, or yogurt each day can give better results in trimming waistlines than cutting calories alone. Because dairy's natural mix of nutrients helps the body lose more inches around the waist. 1, 2, 3. It's in your reach. See other women's success and learn more at 3aday.org.
Yes, Mr. Puppy, there is so much to discover. Uh-huh. Like Beneful Healthy Growth for puppies, with crunchy rice, real chicken, and real milk, even vitamin-rich vegetables. There's extra protein for those growing muscles, and calcium for developing healthy bones and teeth. You just think you're getting spoiled. Life is good. Very good.
Beneful Healthy Growth for puppies. Another healthful, flavorful Beneful.
The bold taste of French's spicy brown mustard. Now that's bold. French's. Flavor the moment.
Take your pick for kicks. Make it stick. The door, the car, the fridge. Wherever it is. Revive, relive, restick. The pick that sticks.
Posted picture paper. Photo quality on the front, sticky on the back.
Take your pick for kicks. Make it stick. Revive, relive, restick. The pick that sticks.
Just print, peel, and stick. Practically anywhere.
The pick that sticks.
Posted picture paper.
America's favorite push-up bra is now even better. Smoother, sexier, with an infinity edge that eliminates the line between you and your bra. The all-new, very sexy push-up, only at Victoria's Secret.
Hi, I'm Shelby. I'm a big kid now. I'm having a party. I like my hat. I like my boots. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Big kids happen in little steps. That's why only Pull-Up's premium brand training pants have easy open sides. Just in case.
You made it.
Oops.
Thank you.
Okay. Cheers.
Yeah. Everybody come on.
I'm lucky to be alive.
Late night target practice. These kids were outgunned.
Are you suggesting they were killed because of their posters?
Nobody here's got a clue.
Method Man, Obi Trice, Travis Barker, and Rick Gonzalez guest.
How you know I won't shoot your man? How you know I ain't got something in my waist right now pointed at him?
Don't miss a breakout new episode of TV's most watched show, CSI, CBS Thursday.
Even if it's just a lucky accident, this book is more truth than fiction. It's still gonna do a lot of damage. How? People start connecting the dots.
This happened a long time ago. Let it go. You don't want to start borrowing trouble.
Who's borrowing trouble?
Your fiance. He wants to start buying playoff tickets for a season that hasn't started yet.
You're talking about baseball? You look so serious.
Katie, sports are serious.
Oh, yeah, right, I forgot.
And the Sox are going to have a great season.
Yeah, too bad Mike's a Cubs fan.
Not if I can get him to change caps.
Oh, right, well, you work on that. Good luck. I have all of these books to go through.
All right, I'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
I wish I could do that.
What?
Lie at the drop of a hat.
See, that's your problem. You got this great big conscience. All right, just let it go. All right?
Look, it all sounds good. You know, mother-in-law tries to make it up to son's wife, but, you know, look, I know how you operate. You always have an agenda.
Yes, of course. I have an agenda. My son won't have anything to do with me. Do you have any idea how painful that is? Gwen, you had a son. And how painful was it for you when he was taken away from you? So you have to understand, Will won't have anything to do with me, and I would do anything in the world to change that.
Even if that means being nice to me?
Yes, exactly. So, you have this musical talent. All I did was make it possible for you to use your talents as a musician. That will make you happy, Gwen. And if you are happy, then Will be happy. And maybe he will find it in his heart to forgive me. All I did was make a suggestion to Lisa that she talked to you. I mean, no one even has to know that I'm involved.
Will and I don't have any secrets.
Okay, so tell him that Lisa was opening Crash and that she needed musicians and she had hired Casey and I just suggested that she talk to you.
You make it sound so simple.
But it is. You can grab a hold of this opportunity. Give your band a chance. And you can hate me all day long if you want. I mean, just because you do this doesn't mean that you have to change your attitude or your feelings towards me. Or you could quit and go back to waiting tables. It's all up to you, Gwen.
Wait.
For a minute there, it's as if nothing's changed. Don't you wish you could go back in time? Back to when we were happy?
You're not happy.
No, I am. Of course I am. And that was wonderful. I hope it was wonderful for you.
You're my wife. From now on, we go forward, okay?
Just you and me.
Yeah, just you and me.
And we'll be happy.
I promise you. You will get everything you deserve.
Roger, come on, boy. It's time for your bath.
Lover, but a bath? No, thank you.
I'll give you a bacon treat.
Ugh, a fake bacon treat?
How about new schmackos made with real bacon?
Real bacon!
New Schmackos, made with real bacon your dog will love.
Dogs go wacko, my schmackos.
For a free trial, go to schmackos.com.
Want younger looking skin in just 14 days? Revlon age-defying makeup with Photoferm. Reduce lines up to 50% in just 2 weeks. Age-defying makeup with Photoferm from Revlon.
You got the candy, right?
I thought you got the candy.
Don't forget filled Easter baskets, $5.99 to $19.99. This week, only at Kmart.
The latest look in fiber is showing up everywhere, all-natural Benefiber, the first fiber supplement that's tasteless and dissolves completely, so you can put it in whatever foods you fancy, even water. Benefiber, the latest look in fiber.
You've got your period, and you're here.
Yeah, why?
I would have killer cramps. Bloating, no energy.
Well, I took Midol.
Midol's tough on cramps, and unlike Tylenol and Advil, takes care of bloating and fatigue.
Now what?
Something salty.
Uh-huh.
Zow! Wham! Bop! Bing! Whoop. It's BAM!
Crest Whitening Expressions, now an exhilarating lemon ice.
What's new? It's color boosting glaze from Nice and Easy. Use glaze in between colorings when color starts to fade. In 5 minutes, you can boost color and shine back to beautiful.
Glaze it up.
With new color boosting glaze from Clairol.
The way you do the things you do.
You're starting to copy whatever Dad does, right down to the underwear. That's why you're wearing new Easy Ups, not diapers. And now Easy Ups have leakage protection in the middle for girls and up front for boys. Maybe Dad should get a pair. New Easy Ups from Pampers.
And baby, you're so smart.
I want my mother out of jail.
Bill wants something.
He said he'd help get my mother out if I end my relationship with you. I am not going to walk away from Brooke.
You are making a mistake.
So are you if you think that you can blackmail me.
Weekdays on The Bold and the Beautiful.
Why, you want to get fired?
Yes, this is the most boring job.
Well, you'd rather work at the diner?
No, I'd rather not work at all. My life hasn't exactly been easy. I need a break. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. If I need to go to school, how or where.
Well, bottom line is, it all takes money.
Tell me something I don't know. So, how did this whole thing get started anyway?
What?
This whole make Jade get a job plan.
Okay, there was no plan.
No? Today your mom tells me I need a job and lets me know that it's only out of the goodness of her heart that I'm not out on the street. Tomorrow she could kick me out if I use the wrong towel.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, and who's gonna stop her? Not you. You're obviously okay with this.
I just don't see what the problem is.
The problem is she's splitting us up. We have to stay tight or else I'm gonna lose a place to live. And you're gonna lose your cover and your parents are gonna figure out you're gay. Does your dad know about this whole job thing?
Okay, Jade, leave my dad out of this. He's not gonna back you over my mom, and it's just gonna make things worse.
Maybe. Look, I just need you to know something. Okay, I love Will. So do I. What I'm trying to say is that I want him to be happy, and I would do anything for him. That's good to know. And one of the things that's really important to him is that we get our own place as soon as we graduate. And obviously, we would need jobs. And when I found out about this job at the club, before I knew you were involved, I was so excited, you know, to get paid for making music. That's all that I've ever wanted, work-wise. You know, so I would hate to give that up.
Gwen, you won't have to give it up.
I'm starting to think that you're right, okay? So I would like to thank you for recommending me, for giving me this chance.
Paul, pick up.
Paul, your phone's vibrating. You're getting a call. Paul!
What'd you say?
You left your phone on vibrate. It's Meg.
Sponsored in part by Simon & Schuster.
On the next As the World Turns.
What are they?
Separation papers.
You're not telling me that this is going to keep us from getting married. Is that what you're telling me?
I think it could, yeah.
No one can ever come between us. Especially not Meg. I have to stop her.
We had a gig in half an hour.
But allergies have me so congested, I wasn't all there.
I told her, you need Claritin D.
So I got Claritin Clear. Claritin D relieved my worst symptoms and cleared my terrible congestion and sinus pressure fast. And I wasn't drowsy.
Told you, nothing works stronger, faster, or longer.
Live Claritin Clear.
Claritin D is now at the pharmacy counter. Still no prescription needed. Just ask for it.
This ever happened to you? You run your self-cleaning oven for 3 hours at 800 degrees to clean it, and the very next time you cook, there's a new mess. I discovered this. Easy Off Fume-Free Max. It's safe to use on self-cleaning ovens. It lets you spot clean in between self-clean cycles in just minutes. Just spray on Easy Off, wait just 30 minutes, then wipe it off. Easy on, easy off. It also works on baking pans, barbecue racks, and broiler pans. Easy Off for self-cleaning ovens and so much more.
Hey, Snackberry here. Try one of these new 100-calorie packs.
It's chips. Yeah, but I bet you get, what, 3 chips in this pack?
No, you get this many. Hey!
Wow. All this for 100 calories? Oven toasted, crispy. These are good.
Snack happy. Hey, that's my line.
New Ritz Chips 100-calorie packs from Nabisco.
Put life in focus with Sears Optical. And right now, when you buy one pair, you get one free. Good on different prescriptions for glasses and sunglasses. Sears Optical.
Introducing the all-new Eureka Ultima. It doesn't just clean carpets. It goes where no other vacuum has gone before to help you get a complete clean. Up high with the only telescopic self-cleaning duster. Down low with the exclusive powered edge cleaner. And with the riser visor, it goes everywhere in between. The new Ultima from Eureka, invented for the way you clean.
A 14-year study by Purina proves that proper feeding over a lifetime, beginning with puppy chow, can help add up to 2 healthy years to your dog's life. Long live your puppy, long live your dog. Purina Puppy Chow.
Disappear! Battle centipede.
Nutritious meals aren't so nutritious when kids don't eat everything they should. That's why there's Pediasure. It helps fill nutritional gaps because it's a source of complete balanced nutrition for healthy growth. And it has a taste kids love. So it's one nutritious thing that will disappear. Pediasure. Be sure.
Ghost Whisperers become a phenomenon. Now Jennifer Love Hewitt answers your fan mail.
Can people who haven't crossed over be stuck in the in-between stage forever? This could take a really long time, even hundreds of years, but they will eventually find somebody to help them find the white light.
Email your question to ghostwhisper@cbs.com and don't miss the hit drama CBS Fridays.
By owner, the whole process was quick and effective.
It was a piece of cake.
By owner helped with the contract.
And we used their title company for the closing.
We sold with